And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starter for Colorado, Chase Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. The throw to second is offline.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Anderson ready to work. In the air, left field. Profar drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
Here's a Mets lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
That's it. The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Baden tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon.
The designated hitter, Blackmon.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Struck him out looking. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Swings through that one for strike 2. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, if we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
And now it's Elias Diaz. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. So they make short work of him there. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Mets 1 and the Rockies nothing. Second inning set to go. Here's Starling Marte. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Line drive, and that's just foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Mark Canha. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Mark Canha takes him deep. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
The count 2-1. Out towards right center field. Castro has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting up, the catcher, number 4.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And he deals. Pitch misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 2. That one missing inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The pitch. That's in there, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Randall Grichuk now. The 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. His splits between April and May there. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. Nimmo coming home. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3 with a pitch away. That's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now back.
Here's Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time.
Alonso.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Hit hard. That gets through. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. The next offering misses. 2-1. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Down the left field line, base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner. Cut off, now a throw home. Dives in, beats the tag, he scores, and the lead is up to 5.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chase Anderson will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Peter Lambert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So a man aboard. Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
Digging in, Mark Canha. He's already homered here in this one. At the belt and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Marte is waved home. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first, Mark Vientos digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The pitch. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's to third, gathers and throws to first, and that will end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Nolan Jones. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Baden hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Alan Trejo.
So in now for Colorado, Alan Trejo. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got it by him for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Left-hand hitter waits. Started to swing, held up. The 2-1. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. The Rockies strand 1. They continue to trail 7-0. On to the 4th, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Bard getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And a 3-1 on the way. And now the count filled up 3-2. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field. With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a base hit up the middle.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Pickoff throw. Lindor back easily. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. The 2-1. Knocks it down to the hole. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in Denver, ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. And now it's even up.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
The wind and the pitch. And that's down and away. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Rockies are down quietly, not going their way. It's 7-0. Ready now for the fifth inning, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Ball to strike. Chopper right side. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Starling Marte.
Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. He's already homered in this game. Two outs. That smash towards center. Grichuk makes the grab, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Randall Grichuk. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The punch out there, 1 out. Harold Castro stands in.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. These guys did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. We'll see you soon.
The final